Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
hey, Kendra, I look a little sweaty. I just got in from work.
Okay.
We ready to go.
Let me put us up. What's your name, baby girl?
So I'm coming up here to clear my image because the last time I was on here, I made a fool of myself because I was tipsy. I looked at a mess.
Okay.
And when I see you,
This is fun. This is the second time this has happened with you. As in a guest that was here before that came on and they wanted to clear their name. So when were you on the show before?
I don't even remember. I know it had to be like a couple months ago.
Okay. I would like to add your video to this video, but I don't remember. DM it to me after. Can you do that?
I think you put up there, she didn't want the man, she wanted the baby.
At least she knows what she wants.
Was that wait, so what happened? Is that I made you a highlight?
No, I made a fool of myself because I said a lot of ignorant things. Like you asked me, who's my child's father or is he in the picture? And I said I was the father. That was ignorant to say because I am not a father. I'm a mother.
Okay.
I was very transparent. I told a lot of my business. And I think being that I was drinking, I was already a little aggressive with my tone. So it was
so
giving
you want to
DMX.
do the whole thing over?
Yeah, because when I did come up
He's
here,
ready for a redemption arc.
I wasn't looking for a man. Remember I said I was looking for some female friends and you said, this ain't the date, this ain't no friendship show, it's a dating show.
Okay, well, I don't remember the first video. I'm very intrigued though. So you don't know when you were on the show? Was it what platform?
It was this one. It was Instagram. I always see you on Instagram.
Did I make you a highlight?
Yes, you did. And I'm so mad because the call had hung up and you still put me up there. Why would you do me like that?
Well, that's a risk you take.
Okay, and what was the title? What was the title to your highlight?
She didn't want the man, she wanted the baby.
Okay, what's your name, baby?
Hey girl, my name's Shayla.
Shayla, where you calling from?
I'm calling from New Jersey.
New Jersey. How old are you?
I'm 31. Damn. I'm 31. Damn.
What's wrong with 31?
I just remember when I was in high school and I didn't think that I would be saying like I'm 31 that fast.
Oh.
Look, before you say anything else, I just wanna say this. Y'all, I don't care what y'all have to say in them comments. If I did, I would have came on here with the makeup, all that stuff. I don't care. I'm hood famous. I don't give a damn about no Instagram.
Looking for a man tonight?
Yo, I said to myself multiple times when I come on here, I got a speech ready and everything. I'm probably the first one that's coming on here being real. I'm not looking for no man. Sorry. I'm actually looking for female friends so we could go out there and get us a man. I'm more so face-on-face contact. I got to see how you maneuver in real life. Because on social media, you could be anybody. I can sit here and lie to you. I could have lied to you and just told you, oh, I'm a college graduate. Nah, I'm 100. I'm keeping it 100. And I deal better with meeting guys in person. Because then I can see what type of person you are in my face versus you telling me a story and I got to figure it out for myself. No.
That could be true, but this is an online dating show. So in order for us to proceed, because someone said it best, this ain't the friend show. Do you want me to ask you the questions that will help you find a man? So do you want to do that?
Sure. I don't care.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I actually have a 1-year-old son.
Why you not with the dad?
Why I'm not with the dad?
Yeah.
He ain't got no dad. I am the dad.
Why not with the man that helped you, your sperm donor, I guess?
Who said God gave me this baby, okay? I was in the bed and I woke up pregnant, period.
See if I can find it. Do you think you want me to start? Or you want me to?
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll answer some from the first questions. I'm gonna let Russell start off.
I'm gonna try to steer this thing if I remember everything correctly. But
Just do your own thing.
You're new to me, so I gotta. Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Shayla.
Shayla. Okay, Shayla.
Hey.
Where you at?
I'm in New Jersey.
You're in New Jersey?
Yes.
Oh, New Jersey. I know. I was in Newark for a little while. New Jersey. Okay, so I hear some children in the background. How many kids you got?
Just one.
Just one.
How old's the baby?
He's 2. He'll be 3 in November.
2 years old. And you said you said you're not the baby daddy. Where's the baby daddy? Is he around?
No, he actually went back to Georgia.
Oh, he's back to Georgia. Okay. Moving to Georgia.
Oh, we hear the baby.
I just gave him
video.
some applesauce. He want more.
She's looking for your first video from before. So what do you do for work, Shayla, in New Jersey?
Right now, I'm a hairstylist and I do DoorDash. I'm also in school.
What are you going to school for?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm not scared. I'm not looking at these comments. I'm being real. I'm coming on here to represent for people, for the real people. How about that? Because everybody got this fantasy, like how y'all was saying, people got to have 100K and all that to be in a relationship. Let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm trying to get a grip on it, Shayla. What are you in school for? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do after school?
I'm actually getting my GED right now. I passed the first. I have 4 parts to take. I passed the first part, and I'm in process of passing the second part.
Nice. Okay, making progress.
So do you have a job?
Do I have a job? Yes, I have multiple jobs.
Oh, hairstyles. Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you, Shayla?
I am 32 years old.
Have you ever been married?
No, but I've been engaged. Do that count?
What happened? Why didn't y'all get married?
A lot of reasons. I think it was more so that I was excited to be proposed to, so I said yes. Then once I realized, like you just said yes to somebody you don't want to live the rest of your life with. So, no.
Yeah, sometimes yes is a prison.
Can you stop making noise, please? Be nice.
I love that. He said sometimes, Russell says sometimes yes is a prison sentence.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you ready for the first one, kind of man?
Okay, yeah. So what are you looking for, Shayla?
I want to be honest. When I get myself fully together and I feel like I'm in a position to be in a relationship, I want to speak on hypothetically. Sure. Can I do that?
Yeah. What are you looking for? What kind of man you want to date? Hypothetically.
Okay. Hypothetically, let's start off with I want to date a man that actually likes me. Not like what I can do for him.
You gotta like you.
The potential that he see in me or what he want me to be. I want him to actually like me, to get to know me.
Like you as you are when he meets you.
More so like me for the person that I want to be and help motivate me and, be my support system to be the best me.
Fair enough. What kind of work what do you do, or how much should he have? How much does he have to make?
Well, that when you start off in a relationship, they don't tell you their finances. You gotta be, you gotta be locked in. You gotta be locked in.
If he obfuscates how much his money is making in the beginning, he's scheming anyway.
Real quick, is this you, Shayla?
Yes, girl, believe it right now.
Yeah, okay. I gotta watch it after. Your child was 1 year. He was a 1-year-old son then.
He was? I think he still was 2.
Okay, it says she has a 1-year-old son. Okay, this is 7 months ago. Okay, let's continue.
Okay. So he's got to like you, which I agree with. All right.
What are your deal breakers?
Okay. One of my deal breakers is a man that likes to sleep all day. You are very unattractive to me if you don't wake up early. Early bird gets the worm. I need you to be up early, trying to get the day started.
You got a coffee pot in your house? You got a coffee pot in your house?
No, but we can go to the store.
Yeah, y'all got to get a coffee pot. How you going to get the day going?
That has to be something that's naturally instilled in you. Like,
you can't be
a lot
sleepy.
of people are morning people when they wake up early to get the day started. Some people like to sleep in late. I don't like that. No, I'm a morning person.
Okay, all right. So you're going to come in there with a cup of coffee, or you're going to start banging some pots and pans. Either way, he's getting up.
Or I could wake him up the old-fashioned way.
That's right.
Get your ass up. You got these money.
I thought she was talking about something else for a second.
No, I think she's talking about what you thought she was talking about.
Okay,
all right. Know the grown people stuff.
Do we do the height on there?
You can ask
how tall does he have to be? How tall are you?
I'm actually 5'8". Okay, so let me say this, right? I'm a legend, and I say I'm a legend because you can Google me right now, and articles will come up of me playing basketball. I used to be ranked in the country.
Okay.
My team used to be ranked in the state. I've been to a lot of camps and stuff. where I was able to show my talent. Unfortunately, things took a turn when I went to high school, but I did make a mark in this world, and my son will forever be able to go back and read those newspaper articles, see those certificates that I won while I played. So I can
He's got to
say
be
that,
taller than you, so you can't dunk on him.
well, I'm only 5'8", so you got to be 5'8" or taller.
Let me ask you this, Shayla. So this was high school times you're talking about?
Yes.
But high school, you said middle school or high school?
High school.
Okay,
Well, I
so
started in elementary,
I'm just curious because I know you're getting your GED now. Why did you quit high school then? Why didn't you finish?
Okay, so I missed too many days of school. It's required that you have a certain amount of credits in order to graduate, and that is including with your attendance. I missed a lot of days in senior year. I missed a lot of days. I can say that me growing up, having insecurities, and then being introduced to the sex life, that took a big toll on me. I started smoking weed. I started being involved in the hood. I allowed the wrong crowd to influence me to not finish school. So I made it all the way to the 12th grade. It's just that I didn't have enough credits. Can you start making any noise, please?
Okay, I was just curious to the backstory. So they allowed you to be a basketball star with you not coming to school?
Well, the way my school was set up, you got 4 quarters, right? The first and second quarter, I only had 6 classes, so I was going to class. When things took a turn and I started missing some classes, they added more classes on. I never went to those classes to get those credits.
Did they make you stop playing basketball?
No, because guess what? My father was the basketball coach. So if anybody's disappointed,
yeah. Listen, so I was a cheerleader. This is why I'm being so intrigued. I was a cheerleader, but when I was in school, your schoolwork went first. So like if you had bad attendance, if you had bad grades, you were not allowed to participate in the extracurricular activities. So when you told me you was a basketball star, I was just curious how they allowed it to go, but yet you quit. So okay, but that was just a backstory. I was just nosy. All right.
Yeah, I would get into more details with that, but your viewers were very disrespectful, so that's something that I would say between me and you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we'll leave it at that. I was just curious. Okay, so the guy look a certain way. So we're on the height, I guess.
He's a tall guy. Got to get up in the morning. Got to go out there and make some money. How much money does he need to make?
As much money as he needs to make. That ain't my business.
How much is that? How much?
Because until we get married, what's mine is mine. And what's yours is yours.
Right, fine. But you got a baby at home, so he's got to make some kind of money.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm dealing with right now. Being that my son is still young, I don't see myself being in a serious relationship right now, because then the male will be taking on the role of being a father figure for him. And that's not something you just push on a person. That's something that someone has to be willing to want to do.
All right, so
you want the
somebody
person
willing to step up. Somebody willing to step up. Somebody to take. He doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be your child's dad, of course.
Right.
But he needs to recognize that that's a big part of your life. Fine. And he's got to be on something. He's got to get up and be working on something to make some kind of money.
Right.
Would you say
my plan is to own a business? I plan to own a braiding shop. I plan to have a smoke shop. I plan to have a couple businesses. So if he's making enough to help contribute to keeping the money flow, then yeah, make that money.
My question is, would you date a man that made $50K a year?
Okay, so I don't know how much my father makes, but he make a good living. My stepmother is a sergeant of the police department. How much money do they make a year?
I don't know. These are your parents, not mine.
And it's New Jersey. So I mean, you gotta.
Yeah, I'm thinking y'all know all the statistics and stuff. And I
mean, it's not a statistic. This is an individual question. If money doesn't matter, we'll go to the Kendrick camp. I was just curious if a man made enough. If a guy came to you and his job was $50K a year, does he have a shot, or is that too low for you?
No, okay. I guess 100. It doesn't matter how much money you make. I don't care.
He's got to be working on something.
Okay.
Yeah, he got to be able to take care of himself. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Ooh, the baby you got a lot going.
He needs to make enough to pay for a nanny.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we got to pay. Russell said he used to ask for a man that could pay for a nanny.
I'm sorry, my baby is making a lot of noise.
It's okay.
And it seems to be he's doing doing this because he know I'm very busy with y'all right now.
Okay, we'll move fast. Right now is the Kendra cam anyway.
Kendra cam.
The
I'm
Kendra
gonna
cam.
gain some weight. Oh my God, I ain't got no bra on. Oh well. Okay.
Okay, all right, we
All
see
right.
it. Woo!
You got some curves now.
All right, Shayla, when was your last relationship? We'll go
Hold
fast.
on. Excuse me. Can you be quiet? Can you be quiet? Because you're making a lot of noise for no reason. Come here.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was with his dad,
When?
which was 2023.
Okay, so what were we, 2025? 2 years
Okay,
ago.
2 years ago.
Uh-huh. Okay, and then you like to ask this question.
Okay, oh yeah. None of the men like to ask the women this question. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I ain't gonna lie. I be getting, I got me a little friend. So about like, what, 2 weeks ago, a week ago?
Okay.
So Shayla, why can't you be with him?
No.
Why not?
I'm in school. I'm a full-time parent. I don't have time for men. You can't spend a night at my house. I'm not spending a night at your house. I'm here to have a little good time, scratch my back, keep pushing. See you later.
So right now, the guy that's watching, is that what you're looking for? You're not looking for anything.
No, I'm not saying I'm not looking for anything. I told you I came on here to clear my image, okay? I don't think I'm going to find my husband on Instagram. I'm sorry. It's not happening.
Not on Instagram, on the Kendra G single app.
That's
Now,
right.
I ain't saying that, and I got to add myself on there, but I told you I would like to be more established.
Well, your head's cut off, Shayla. Your head's cut off, Shayla, honey.
Oh, I would like to be more established when I go to look.
Okay, so in this moment, you're not really looking for anybody right now.
No.
Okay.
But open to casual.
Okay.
Okay. We are matching faces.
All right, so what are 3 flaws you have to work on, Shayla?
Okay. Oh, Jesus. I have to work on my delivery on how I communicate with people. It gives very much DMX daughter. Okay.
You said you're DMX's daughter?
You feel me?
DMX
Very much DMX. Yes, that's it. Yes.
Oh,
God.
I love DMX back in the day.
Oh my God. Okay, so that's
delivery.
1 flaw. What's the other 2 flaws, honey?
I have to be more understanding. I'm very black and white. So I have to learn how to be in the gray area.
Okay. Be in the gray area. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I wouldn't say lucky.
Oh, come on, you gotta give yourself a little more credit than that.
I know, right? Lucky though. I feel like he would be more blessed to be with me.
Okay, so why would a guy be blessed to be with you?
Because for one, I have God in my life. I have both my parents that are very good support systems. I'm a hard worker. I'm a hustler. I'm a quick learner. I'm a passionate person. I love myself. I ain't gonna say I love the world because there's some weird ass people here. But I love a lot of people in the world. If you're here to make the world a better place, if you're here to lead by example, to show people that it's still good people out here in the world, I'll rock with you.
Okay.
So
That sounds pretty good to me.
Okay. What was the age range? You are 30. How old is she?
32?
32. What's the age range you would date?
So they say women mature more than men. So how many years do we mature more than them? I don't know. You gotta be 32 or older, but you gotta be 32 to like 38. I don't want no sugar daddy. Like I don't want no 45, 55, 65-year-old man. I mean, if you're willing to sponsor me, we can talk about something.
I thought you didn't want a sugar daddy.
Yeah,
Maybe you do want one. Maybe you do want one, Taylor. Maybe you do want a little older.
Right? Maybe I do need a sugar daddy, right?
Get you older and richer is my suggestion.
Well, I gotta clean myself up a little bit, you know?
All right, Shayla. Well, listen, do you want more kids?
If I get married and my husband wants some kids, I'll give him some kids. But I'm 32, so that time is ticking. I ain't got that much more time.
Okay, and can the guy have kids already?
Sure.
Okay.
Long
you're
as,
not
he,
on the,
long
are
as
you,
him and the child's mother have a good understanding, because I'm not getting in between that. I ain't got time for that.
okay.
I ain't got time.
Okay. Well, Shayla, you said you're not on the Kendra G Singles dating app. You got to set up your profile?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay, so set up your profile. And you was here 7 months ago, so you already knew this was coming. But let me show it to you so you can know.
You got to download the app and set up your
Kendra,
profile.
your comments is funny.
Oh, God. This is the app, Shayla. Kendra G Singles. Kendra G Singles. Download the dating app and set up your profile. I wish you the best, honey.
Thank you. Bye,
The name
y'all.
sounds pretty clear to me.
Okay, yes. Do you want to respond to any of the comments before we go?
Let us pray. Y'all want to bow your heads?
Yeah, we got. Okay, Russell, we're gonna pray. We're ready. We'll close our eyes.
All right. Dear God, thank you for bringing us here today. Usually I would be cursing these people out in the comments, but you and I know we got things we working on for me to be a better woman. So I'm gonna just say I want you to comfort these people that don't know themselves, that don't love themselves, that feel the need to think that their opinions matter in people's life when they don't. So I pray to you and I ask you to give them the confidence that they need so they can move on with their life. Because I'm going to be nice one time. And after that, I'm on your ass. Amen.
Amen. Actually, you know what, Shayla? That was actually dope. I mean, you said a prayer for you said a prayer for the people that were trying to be negative and you turned it up. I actually respect that. I wasn't expecting that.
Thank you.
Usually we cuss their asses out, but she said a prayer. That's respectable. I wish you the best. You hit me back when you're ready to be on the app, girl.
Okay, say bye-bye, Star. Say bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Thank
baby.
you.
Bye.
That was nice.
Yeah, she had a lot of energy. The fact that she prayed instead of cussing them out, because, we usually be like, fuck you, hoes, you ain't got no edges. It usually goes down, okay?
I heard that it's all the people that are always talking smack in the comments or whatever. It's never the beautiful or the rich people.
Woo!
It's always the ones that are not that are talking the most junk online.